northward journey on the Arizona Trail continues northward from Summerhaven. It's a nice little community that's very warm and friendly and really likes their hikers. So yeah, you can resupply here, get a good meal, but eventually you gotta continue. Hey, good evening. Well, Summerhaven was great. I stayed a little longer than I probably should have. I didn't get out of there until about 2:30, so we're going to call this a Nero at a 9-mile day. But yeah, Summerhaven, I kind of had first lunch and second lunch, so yep, I am totally full. I'm probably just going to go to bed, even though I do need to eat more, because I know I'm losing some weight, but I'm just going to relax. Good night.
Hey, good morning. Well, I slept well, but there's one thing about Arizona that you need to know. It's that the caliche soil here is pretty hard. Check this out. Yep, that's what's left of my tent stake. Oops. Oh well.
I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a little bit of a rainbow right there. Looks like we may get some precipitation.
At mile 196.4, we have the High Jinx Ranch. Here you can get some water, and someone actually put some trail magic out here of some chips, but they're apparently going to open in April, so you can get lodging as well. And here's the water, and there's a hiker box, but it says, "Do not feed cats." Sorry, cat, can't feed you. Only 602 miles to Utah. Mile 198.2, we got a little water.
All right, celebrating mile 200 on the Arizona Trail, there with U-Turn and Crypto. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mile 202.6, we got the windmill tank here, but it's dry. But right over there, there's a few crates of water, and of course, there's a trash can for recycling. And the water is courtesy of Four Peaks Brewing Company. Let me tell you, this stuff's actually pretty good. Mile 205.2, you got Crypto there behind me. We're about to go underneath Highway 77. You got a trail registry, and there's a bear box that's full of water. Here at mile 219.1, we've got a tank. Now let's see if there's any water in it. This thing is chock full of water, yeah! When I woke up this morning, I checked the weather and it said that there's a storm coming in. Rain should start tonight at about 9 p.m., turn into snow about 2 a.m. and continue until about 9 a.m. That meant that today was going to be a big day. Now, I didn't intend it to be this big, but it turned into a marathon day. Yep, 26.2 miles. Yeah, exactly a marathon. Now, I didn't set any marathon records. It took 10 hours and 40 minutes to do it, but I'm going to get a good rest tonight.
Hey, good morning. Well, the snow reports did not fail us. Yep, I've been knocking snow off my tent here for a while. And check it out, we got some snow and snow all around the tent. And check it out outside. Woo! Ah, yep. Yep, we all got some snow, but staying plenty warm inside the tent.
All right, 10 a.m. back on trail, and the snow is already melting rapidly.
Oh, yeah.
Here at mile 226.2, we have Beehive Well. And inside this big tank, there is, yes, plenty of water for filtering. Definitely need to filter this. Looks like there's another storm hitting those mountains. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just escaped, reluctantly, after me and 2 other thru hikers were kidnapped, willingly, by a trail angel, who, after a long day of snow and sleet and hail, offered us shelter, warmth, vegetable soup, grilled cheese sandwiches. It was amazing. And there was a hiker box that when you opened it was like opening the Ark of the Covenant. It is beautiful. Yes, it was amazing. And yeah, it was there. We got there in the afternoon and just escaped, reluctantly of course, this morning. Now the trail angel wants to keep the secret classified.
because it should be a surprise and not something that's planned on. So I can't release the classified location, but it's somewhere here in south central Arizona. You'll know you're getting close when you see an oasis with a single tall tree. So apparently there's a problem with people forgetting to close this gate. So when you open it, there's this cable that goes to a post, and then there's a weight. So it'll automatically close itself. Pretty ingenious. Gotta like signs that say snacks. Let's see what we got over there. We've got a chair, an empty water bottle, and a whole bunch of snacks. Giddy up. This has to be the smartest cactus I've ever met. It is such a beautiful day. I figured I'd stop here, check out the amazing view, and yep, have a picnic. Decided to cook my lunch today. It's a rarity, but hey, gotta do it sometime. I've had a number of people ask, what do I eat out here? So here's an example of what I eat, all right? This here is pearl couscous with chopped up beef stick, in this case Slim Jim. I put in an individual packet of Parmesan cheese, individual packet of hot sauce, and a beef flavor mix from a ramen noodle. Mile 251.9, we've got a trough. I think it's meant for cows. It's got some floaties on the top, but not too bad. If you dig in, the water's actually pretty clear. Hey, good evening. Well, got my tent set up, almost ready for bed. But I got a little inspiring news today. I met someone on trail who actually remembers me from the videos from the PCT last year. So yeah, someone's actually watching these videos. So yeah, give me a little boost. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, lot better day today. Really flat, really fast section. Of course, over 20 miles again. And yeah, definitely loving life on trail. Mile 260.7, the Florence Kelvin Road trailhead. We've got a bear box full of water and one of the best trail magics ever, avocado. Gila River at mile 262.8 looks pretty tasty. Mile 263.4, we've got a porta potty. But sorry ladies, it's designated for men only. Looks like we've got a standoff here. Got a baby and 3 cows with horns. Oh, crisis averted. It's one of the problems you get when you mix rugged terrain, switchbacks, and cow country. There's really little room to give each other space, but yeah, I kind of went off the trail and went through a few cactuses, but you know, didn't get between mama and her calves. Today, there have been very few easy access points to water, but here at mile 276.1, we have easy access to the Gila River. I'm gonna fill up and go find a campsite. Well everyone, today was the 15th of March, and as they say, beware the Ides of March. I've survived, and yeah, just over a 20-mile day, and got a great campsite right here, so I'm stoked, and no cows around either.
Hey, good morning. Well, last night's rain was a bit of a surprise. That wasn't in the forecast at all. Yeah, I think it rained from starting about 2 a.m. But yeah, so a little late start on the day here. I'm in my tent. The rain has stopped, but I'm allowing my tent to kind of dry out in the little bit of sun that's out. And yep, I'm having breakfast. Breakfast today is a mixture of instant rice, instant hash browns, and the buffalo-style tuna with a splash of turmeric in there too. Turmeric is great for anti-inflammation.
Oh, cool, another cave. I wonder if there's gold in here. That's about as deep as I'm gonna go. Well, according to this sign, we're at the low point of the Arizona Trail, 1,646 feet. So apparently right down there, mile 279.1, you get your last access to the Gila River. If you need water, that's it. But I got enough water to get me 9.7 miles up that way. For
starting to get a little more rain again. A few drops. Luckily the next water source is a rain collector, so it should be full. You may not be able to tell on the video, but it's hailing right now. Hail no. Mile 288.7, we've got a rainwater collector. Let's see what kind of water we got. And we've got good, clean water. Hey, good evening. Camping tonight at mile 296. Only about a 19-mile day, but considering the late start due to the rain, I suppose it's not too bad. Not a lot of water in this area, so please plan accordingly. Good morning. All right, just hit 300 miles on St. Patrick's Day. Must be the luck of the Irish. The Picket Post Trailhead at mile 300.5 has a trail registry, water with some isobutane containers, and a porta potty. Yeah. Less than 500 miles to Utah. Look what we've got here, a nice flowing stream. Not flowing very quickly, but it is flowing at mile 310.7. Well, it just filled up and cameled up. Let me tell you, the water looks clear, but it definitely has an interesting flavor to it, so definitely filter. Ourselves a snake. It's not a poisonous one. I think it's a gopher. Hey, gopher. Over the next 5 miles and 2,500 feet of elevation gain to get over these mountains. Mile 312.3, we've got Mud Spring. Lots of water, and if you look closely, there's actually living insect larvae. So, hey, more protein. Okay, finally made it to the top, and that was one heck of a climb. Now entering the Superstition Wilderness. Well, this wraps up today. Camping here at mile 319.1, making it a 23.1 mile day. That climb up Montana Mountain was quite a beast, though. But hey, ended up finding 2 other hikers here. We have Eric and Sarah from Minnesota.
Hey.
What'd you guys think of that climb?
Absolutely brutal.
Yes, I will say I would prefer that climb with Max over the boulderous Mountain Lemon, like climbing like a scaling it with your arms.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that was tough. It was beautiful.
Cool. Hey, good morning. Yep. It was a little cold last night. Got a little condensation on the tent, so I'm just taking a little break here with Eric and Sarah. Hey guys. Hey. And we're letting some of our gear dry, getting a little bit of food, and I'm celebrating with my Principe crackers. Yep. I discovered these things in Mexico in my recent trip, and I found some in Patagonia, and I'm finally gonna break into them. If you haven't tried these, they are amazing. Mile 324.6, we have an Alligator Pine that's 800 years old and has survived all the fires. Great flowing water here at mile 325.1. Mile 328.8, Pine Creek is slow and, well, it's water, but I wouldn't like tasting it. That over there is 4 Peaks, and that will be in our future. Hey, did you guys hear the latest political controversy?
No.
Me neither. That's what I love about being on trail. So this is the part of the trail where I go 1,000 feet down, followed by an immediate 1,000 feet up. Someone send some Motrin. Right down there, that's Roosevelt Lake, where we'll be tomorrow. Hey, good evening. Well, camping tonight at mile 335.5. It was a really pretty chill 16.4 mile day, but there was no rush to get any further because tomorrow is going to be a town day. Yep, getting my first hotel, first shower, real bed since almost 20 days. If I got in any earlier tomorrow, I'm just waiting around for check-in. So it's a pretty chill day, and tomorrow just 10 miles, be there by lunchtime. Goodbye, Superstition Wilderness. We've got Cottonwood Spring here at mile 340.4, and it's actually got a decent flow, clean and tasty. We've got a nice water trough here at 341.9. Actually looks pretty decent. It's not even on cut hook. And we've got more water that's not on gut hook. At mile 342.2, not only do you have this trough, but this massive tank with tons of water. All right, finally made it here to mile 345. They got the Marina restaurant. There's some picnic tables, and that is a hiker shed full of resupply and toilets. Yup, giddy up. Well, I finally made it here to the hotel in Roosevelt Lakes. Let me tell you, after 161 miles since my last resupply, I'm glad to finally get some food. But also, since it's got the hotel, I'm gonna get a shower and it's gonna be amazing. And you know, I always gotta look on the bright side of life, because then you get to hike on and live on.